Recording, live, preparing. Okay, so hello everyone, it's Sarah Coolidge. I am here with the amazing Alina Vincent, who is on this side for me. And I'm thrilled to have her here today. She's only got a few minutes, and I really wanted her to come on in because, as you guys know, for years and years, we've been talking about messages, and we've been talking a lot about networking and how do we refine what we say when we meet face-to-face with people to grow our businesses. And the cool thing is that Alina has been doing a lot of this work online for years and years. And you may have noticed, I sure have, with my networking meeting, I can't get together with people face-to-face right now. So what would be better than to get together online and learn more about that? All of us are faced with, if we want our businesses to do well, we've got to pivot now. And she's the queen of all of that. I've known about her for years. I've been in her Facebook group for years. We actually are sort of near each other because she's Reno-based, goes to things like the Professional Saleswomen of Nevada, and I've seen her there. She may have seen me. And this is the first time we really get to talk. So Alina, you know, your upcoming Visibility Kickstarter challenge is a really great thing. I know you've done it many, many times, but this year, more than ever, all of us really need to figure out how to get online and do well online. So tell me and tell my folks what they ought to know about this one this year and what's happening with us all right now.
Sure. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk to your people. So first of all, I'm Alina Vincent, and one of the things we do in our business and helped our business go from zero to over $1 million is we do 5-day challenges. And this specific challenge that's happening next week is called Visibility Kickstarter. And it's the challenge that I only bring out once a year. It's our most popular challenge. And what we're doing is over 5 days, it's a completely free training. Over 5 days, I will completely walk you through how to get more visible online, how to get more reach using organic methods, which means we're not going to be talking about Facebook ads. You don't have to spend any money on using those methods. It's all based on content strategies, it's based on relationship strategies, it's based on authority marketing, and it's based on how do you get super clear on what you're good at, how do you figure out that message that you need to share with the world in a way that actually gets you engagement on Facebook. So we're talking about online, specifically focusing on Facebook, and we'll tell you what to post, when to post, how to post it, and specific words and specific types of posts that will generate the most engagement and the most attention. So we're gathering hundreds, maybe even thousands of people together. We're going to do it in a group. We're going to be giving daily prizes just for participation. So I would love for you to join and learn what can you do right now to cut through the noise, to maybe shift from offline to online and discover that message and discover that voice that you need to be sharing right now with people in the world, because everybody's online right now. So on one hand, there's a lot more people you can reach now because everybody's online. On the other hand, that means the world, the digital world, is even more crowded. So right now is more important than ever to know how do you need to show up, where do you need to show up to get noticed.
Yeah, now more than ever. And not just, you know, what I love most about what you said, we all want to grow our visibility online, and we all know there's a lot of people there already, right? So growing our reach organically, to me, is really key in what you're talking about here, because it's sustainable that way. And I think that's what all of us want, is not a business that, you know, is doing really well for the moment, but depends on a lot of sort of artificial support to keep it there. If it's organic, it means they're buying from you because they love you, not because of any other gimmick. And that is sustainable over time, which is what we all really want. And so that part, to me particularly, is really exciting about what you're saying. And in this time right now, is there anything else that you have noticed or really feel like is more critical than ever for people to be thinking about in terms of what you offer and in terms of what they want to achieve online with their businesses?
Well, one of the big things is consistency. With everything that's happening right now, some people kind of withdrew themselves from being there and showing up, or even making offers. And some people kind of like, let's wait and see what's going to happen. Some people are driven more by fears and anxiety versus fully showing up and being that the rock stone for their tribe. So right now, I think if you want to be visible, if you want to stay relevant, if you want to be timely, one of the most important things is actually showing up, and showing up as authentically, as real as you can be, because that's what you people are looking for. And the worst thing you can do is kind of hide and wait and see what happens. Because right now, like with the pandemic happening, with the changes that's happening in how we do business, because we're not going to go back to normal, what kind of feels like happened is the playing field got leveled, because nobody can use the same messages as before. Everybody has to be a little bit more creative, a little bit more innovative. So it's a right now everybody has a fair chance to be that new voice that people are looking for. And because we have so many new people online, some of those people have never heard any of those messages. So the first voice they hear could be the people they're going to be following, the people they're going to be attracted to. So right now we have sort of this unprecedented chance to be seen and to be visible. But the main thing is you need to show up, and you need to show up consistently.
Yeah, we do need to show up. I mean, all of us are wanting to create something different in the world, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. So you got to show up if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Knowing that we just have a few minutes left, Alina, I'd love to have you tell us, what's the first step? I will be, of course, adding all the links for people to click on to get to your upcoming challenge. But is there more that you would like people to know as a first step in order for them to really succeed with this and to continue to move forward?
Sure. So yes, the first step would be sign up for the Visibility Kickstarter, and Sarah will provide you with the link where you can do it. As soon as you sign up, you'll get all of the instructions and directions. There's no time commitment. You'll just get daily video every day, so you can consume it at your own time. You don't have to like set the clock and say, I have to be somewhere at 10 a.m. We do have one Q&A call that you can participate in. It's optional, and recordings will be provided. So the rest of the time, you can fit into your day however it works. As far as getting ready and getting the most out of the challenge, we do have some additional materials that we have available for people so they can get the most out of the challenge and prepare. But one of the things that I would definitely recommend is before you even start the challenge on Monday, so it starts on Monday, June 1st, is really think of how do you want to appear in the world? So if you start showing up, if you start being more visible, who do you want to be known as? Because that clarity, that focus is what is the very first step to start being visible. You can be visible in 5 different areas. You can be the solution for everyone, for every problem they have. So the more specific you can get, the more clear you can get on what is that one specific thing you want to be known for, the more you'll get out of the next week's challenge.
So it sounds like in the next 2 days, because that's really all you've got until the challenge starts, if you want to maximize your value by participating, number one, of course, you want to participate, but number two, when you do that, spend the next couple of days really thinking about focusing in on what is the most unique, number one, clear thing that you want to contribute and want to attract people to you with, so that as you dive into this challenge, you won't be scattered with a whole bunch of different ideas about
Well,
gigs.
and we're going to talk more about it on day one for sure. But
Okay.
I work with so many multi-passionate, multi-talented, super creative people that sometimes it's like, but I'm good at this and I'm good at this and I also can do this and I can help. So like just pick one, maybe do some soul searching, maybe meditate, maybe you already know what that thing is. And if you come to the challenge on the first day, like knowing this is what I want to be, this is who I want people to recognize me as. I want to be a go-to expert in XYZ. So the more clear you are on that, the more you'll get out of next week.
Yeah, and for those of us who are attracted by many things, because, very guilty right here, pick one that you'd be willing to spend a chunk of time on, the next 3-6 months, instead of thinking that you've got to give up all those other things forever. Just be willing to stick with one thing for a little while, and I'm sure you're going to be able to get some really quick benefit just by being willing to do that.
Exactly.
So I will be there, and I'm hoping that
Yay.
you will all click and join in with me and talk to me about it as this moves forward. And again, all the links will be here, and there will be some more postings, of course, things like that. Alina, in the last couple of minutes, is there any other thing that you want to make sure that you get a chance to say today?
Well, another interesting thing like my business, we teach people how to use Facebook challenges. We teach people how to create Facebook communities. We teach people how to create programs. So I would love to encourage people to not just participate in the challenge to get your own visibility, and of course meet other people, meet other participants. The whole entire week we're going to be talking about you, your expertise, and your brilliance. So it's a great way to just come and showcase what you're good at, but also look at the strategies of 5-day challenges and see if that's something you might want to implement or kind of consider for your own business. So participate in it both as a business owner who wants to get more visibility, and also a business owner who maybe will like this idea of running 5-day challenges for your own business to start building your own following.
So important, really. When you participate in any kind of learning activity, look at it from those two levels. I'm going to learn this stuff for me right now, but I'm also going to watch how they teach it, because maybe I will be able to implement that, or I'm sure there are parts that I will want to implement watching what you're doing. That's definitely part of why I'm involved, because I can see the value of not only what you teach in this, but being able to use that to teach others. So
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, I will then say that we're done today, but I'm hoping that we will see each other. I know I will be seeing Alina and you
I'll be there.
as well together. And please reach out to me if you would like to spend some more time talking about what's happening in Alina's class while we're in it together, because I'm happy to share what I'm seeing. And I know that we'll all do better if we're all talking with each other. Alina, thank you so much for coming on today and talking with these folks. And, you know, you're rocking it, and we just want to be near you so that we can rock it a little bit more just by that osmosis. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for sharing this with your people.
Talk to you soon.